Hey, you guys, what's going on? It's Kareem Jackson. You're live on the set. And baby, let me tell you right now, hope that you guys are seeing this. Hope that you guys are hearing me. Hope that you guys are out there because we're getting into this Coffee and Kareem today. We're getting into it because y'all been asking me, and I got some questions for you. I got some answers for you. When it comes down to it, I know that you guys have been mad. I know they've been frustrated. You guys have been asking why. Why are these guys angry? You don't get it? Oh my God, come on now. Black men have a bunch of reasons to be angry. They got a bunch of reasons to be frustrated, you guys. So I will tell you this right now, that when it comes down to the way that it is for black men in America, you guys, with the passport bros, with all this stuff, that's why. There's a whole bunch of reasons. Whole bunch of reasons, you guys. We're going to get into them. This is going to be a kick-ass show. We're going to get into it. I'm just going to ask the questions y'all been asking. You guys said we had a great show the other day, and you guys were angry about that. But you guys, we're going to get the intro started, you guys. We're going to get this countdown started. But go ahead and grab a snack, you guys. Share it with your friends. I'm going to check the technician, check the voice check, and all that great stuff. But you guys, share the live, grab your coffee, grab your cocktails, whatever it is right now, grab it. Get some of that Black Wellness coffee at philippinesmagazine.com. Let's do the countdown. We're back here. But it's only, we shortened the countdown, you guys. 90 seconds. I'm right back.
Head to toe, let your whole body talk.
2 garments Chinese, red carpet TV, valet my limousine. Box office sweetie, and Oscar nominee. Now watch me snatch trophies.
Woo! Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk.
Walk, now walk. Walk, now walk. Stroll down the runway, another payday, cover of magazine. And when they see me, they wanna be me. I am the fantasy.
Woo! Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk.
Success is for everyone, you're special. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Kareem Jackson is here. Turn your dreams into reality. Remember, baby, success is for everyone. Live on the set, new shows weekly.
Hey, you guys, Kareem Jackson live on the set. I'm live at the studio today, you guys. We are going to get into this whole hot-ass, fantastic topic today. And everybody's asking, why are black men mad? Why are black men upset? What is going on? What happened to the brothers? And why are we angry? And it's not just Kamala, you guys. It's not just Trump. It's not just the inflation. It's a whole lot of stuff, you guys. So we're live on the set, you guys. We're getting there today. But hey, you know what? I'm telling you this, you guys. We got this kick-ass video. And I want you guys think that I'm off my, you think I'm crazy, but check out this video, you guys. Check out this video. I'm gonna grab my coffee, you guys. Check out this video, I'll be right back.
You're thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody who has a history of denigrating you because you think that's a sign of strength, because that's what being a man is, putting women down. That's not acceptable.
Okay, you guys, tell me, you guys, that video, tell me Black men are pissed off. It's hot, y'all, in the Philippines. Black men are pissed off right now because right now it's a situation where black men really do not feel like they're being seen. Go show this coffee over there, Julius. They feel like they are not being seen. They feel like no one's hearing what they're talking about. They feel like, why, Obama, would you go and tell me what I'm gonna do when you could have literally just asked me? And it kind of triggered a lot of black men thinking, well, Obama, you are from a white girl and a black African guy. You kind of more like Kamala than you kind of are like us. And you guys wondering what this is? If you got coffee, ask them if they got coffee. And if they do take coffee, ask for black wellness, you guys. This is the healthy stuff. And we've been talking about all this week, you guys, when it comes to politics, for example. Why are Filipinos drinking this stuff when they make this fabulous stuff in the Philippines? Our black wellness brands, you guys can get that at philippinesmagazine.com. Phenomenal stuff. So you guys, black men are pissed off because there's a whole lot of reasons to be pissed. It's not just one situation. They're mad because at the end of the day, we have not been heard. If you look at the trends, like another thing I'm gonna play for you, look at the trends, you guys, about how black Americans were before, who they were voting for, who they were showcasing, who they were trying to be a part of. When you look at the differences between the black haves and the black have-nots, one thing you see is that, yeah, she's black, but you ain't really gave us a real black person. You ain't really gave us a black person yet. You know what I mean? They always got to be mixed. They always got to be, we're lucky Obama was dating a black woman, or he's lucky he was. But in the day, you guys, the reason why they're frustrated is because, you guys, we really want to see ourselves. We really want you to talk directly to us. And one thing is looking more and more clear right now. More black men are undecided right now. They're confused. And it's not just Trump. These folks are choosing between the couch. It's the couch. You're fighting the couch. So you guys grab a snack, grab some black wellness coffee, you guys. And I got all these fantastic hot topics I'm getting here to talk about because we're getting into the whole situation. You guys, of course, you know P. Diddy, all these black jobs, black candidates. There's a lot of situations that black men can be mad about, and it's not just about it's not just a situation where Obama was trying to lead to. Is it we don't want to vote for her because she's a woman? Matriarchs, mama, big mama, if my sister was running for office, if my mama was running for office, of course I'd vote for her. We're not like that. We're the wrong ones. And it kind of showed something that we weren't used to. So anyway, you guys, grab a snack. Come right on back when we get into these hot topics. Get some black wellness coffee, you guys.
Good time, people. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Go grab a snack and come on back.
Hello guys, my name is Ron McLean, and you've seen me before on television, commercials, TikTok, etc. And I am now working with the Philippines Magazine International, aka PH Mag. I'm a former performer, host, brand ambassador, and content creator. We are in the Philippines, baby, and I'm proud to share this amazing Black Wellness Freedom Blend. If you guys are one of those amazing ultimate Philippine affiliates, you guys, if you want to be a brand ambassador, hit me up. Because Black Wellness Freedom Blend is available right now. It's hazelnut, it's goodness, it's beautiful, all natural, and all wonderful. Philippine farm, hand roasted and hand picked. Black Wellness is a Filipino farm fresh and hand picked by Filipino farmers. This is hand ground, hand roasted goodness. It's healthy, you guys. It's great. So easy. It's so smooth. You can drink it black like how it's supposed to be. That's a healthy way for you to boost your immune system, to boost your semen, to boost your great antioxidants. Okay, grab you some of this, you guys. Health is a giggle right now, and we're proud to announce that. It is now available in the Philippines nationwide. Some of this wellness in every single drop. We have two flavors right now, the hazelnut and baraka blend. We all visit with every zip. We help a Filipino farmer. Contact us now, www.thephilippinesmagazine.com or call us 0910-090-2447. Available in the Philippines, you guys. I'm on a wellness journey, cleansing myself and starting all new. Oh, Black Wellness Freedom Blend is helping me. Let's get you some of this Black Wellness, you guys, nationwide in the Philippines. Black Wellness Freedom Blend Coffee. Be one of our sellers now. Contact us again, www.thephilippinesmagazine.com, or call us 0910-090-2447. Ron McLean, guys, yo.
We can now project the winner of the presidential race. Donald Trump wins the presidency. What started off as unlikely, impossible, is now reality.
I will fight for you with every breath in my body, and I will never, ever let you down.
We have a president who actually fulfilled the promises he made during the campaign, securing the border to foreign policy.
He now has a record as president that's pretty damn impressive.
Breaking news out of Palm
The
Beach,
FBI
Florida.
has executed an unprecedented search warrant at President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. The president has both sides of the political aisle up
is
in
a
arms.
dangerous and unstable moment in American history.
The Justice Department has just indicted former President Donald Trump.
7 years. They hated him. They targeted him. They hunted him.
This is the epitome of the abuse of the prosecutorial power to preempt political decisions.
I never thought anything like this could happen in America. The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. They want to take away my freedom because I will never let them take away your freedom. They want to silence me because I will never let them silence you. They're not coming after me, they're coming after you, and I just happen to be standing in their way, and I will never be moving. On November 5th, 2024, justice will be done. We will take back our country, and we will make America great again. America will always rise to every challenge and overcome every danger.
Donald Trump seems to always get stronger when challenged. These types of things, I think, give him strength.
When I'm reelected, I will totally obliterate the deep state. As long as we have pride in our beliefs, courage in our convictions, and faith in our God, then we will not fail.
In this election, we each face a question. What kind of country do we want to live in? There are some people who think we should be a country of chaos, of fear, of hate. But us, we choose something different. We choose freedom. The freedom not just to get by, but get ahead. The freedom to be safe from gun violence. The freedom to make decisions about your own body. We choose a future where no child lives in poverty, where we can all afford health care, where no one is above the law. We believe in the promise of America, and we're ready to fight for it. Because when we fight, we win. So join us. Go to KamalaHarris.com and let's get to work.
I'ma keep running cause the winner don't quit on themselves.
The Philippines, baby. Black Wellness, you guys, Freedom Blend. If you guys are one of those amazing Ultimate Philippines affiliates, you guys, you want to be a brand ambassador, hit me up because Black Wellness Freedom Blend is available. It's hazelnut, it's goodness, it's beautiful, all natural, all wonderful, Philippine farmed, hand roasted, hand picked. Okay, you guys, this coffee is to die. It strains completely easy. In this strainer that I use every day here at the studio, y'all, I apologize, but I use my little strainer. I'm saving the environment. I don't waste paper, y'all. This is hand ground, hand roasted goodness. It's healthy, you guys. It strains so easy. It's so smooth. You can drink it black like it's supposed to be. That's the healthiest way for you to boost your immune system, to boost your semen, to boost all your great antioxidants. But I like a little bit of sugar. And when you use sugar, people, use raw sugar and use real cream, not brown sugar, white cancer sugar. And if you need some more like me, grab raw sugar. You know the coffee's good when it blends so easy, when it mixes all together so easy like this. That's how you know it's real. It's not synthetic, okay? Grab you some of this, you guys. Health is a big deal, and we're proud to be available in the Philippines nationwide. Some of this wellness in every single drop, y'all. This is it, available in the Philippines, you guys. You know it's good, baby. But get you some of this Black Wellness Blend, you guys, nationwide in the Philippines. Celebrating Black History Month, you guys. A Freedom Blend celebration, now available nationwide in the Philippines. Get you some hand-picked, all-natural, organic hazelnut, baby.
Three, two, one. We are live. Hello, world. Success is for everyone, baby. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Yes, let's go.
Back, you guys. We are here in the studio, you guys, having a good time. It's almost Friday here in the Philippines, you guys. And we've had a good time with this topic. I've been reading your comments on YouTube and Facebook. And yes, the American election is coming pretty soon. And a lot of you guys are watching from the Philippines and abroad because there are 10 million of us Americans abroad. And a lot of us vote. We're the absentee ballot voters that you guys hear about so much. We vote. So a lot of Black men are mad, and that's all over the world who vote. So a lot of it is bigger than you think. In the Philippines, there's 250,000 American expats in the Philippines, living in the Philippines, not including the freaking military. You know, I'm not cussing because my mom asked me not to. My sponsors also asked me not to too. So I'm catching myself. I'm getting more professional. But you guys, what I want to tell you right now is, well, you saw the Obama video. You saw that. Whatever you think about it, we're going to get into that in a little bit. But in Kamala's defense, here's her response. You have her response? Here's Kamala's response, and I'm going to tell you, let me get a caveat before you start. She actually changed my mind with her response. I was like, okay, this is kind of how a sister would respond. Play her response real quick, Julius.
I agree with President Obama's recent suggestion that Black men maybe hesitant to vote for you because you're a woman?
Part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president. And you're coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for that.
Let me first say that I'm very proud to have the support of former President Barack Obama, and I think that the important point that I will make over and over again is I don't assume to have the votes of any demographic locked down. I have to earn their vote, and I'm going to work as I've been to earn that vote and to win on November 5th.
She was like, thank you, but no thank you. And I'll give her that. I liked her on that situation. So I'm gonna tell you this right now, you guys, the Trump situation, you guys, first of all, a lot of black men are upset because we've never really felt like we were noticed. And I think you have missed the whole cry of black men for the last 15, 20 years. And I think that guys like me who are in their 50s, I'm 52, guys like me who, even if we lean conservative, we lean Republican, or we are Republican or whatever, or we voted for Obama twice, whatever that is, right now we're kind of fed up with the government right now overall and politicians in general. And for Obama to assume that black men were so simple, that we would not vote for a black woman because she was a woman. Mind you, I don't know any black men that really run their house. And with statistics, many black men work for women, are black women right now. 90% of my clients in my company are women. 100% of my clients that are CEOs are women. The authors I work with are women. Estelle Brooks is a woman. Oh my God, this fabulous liquor, you guys. LiquorExpress.pa. Sure, I got a liquor. Can you show LiquorExpress.pa? Sure. This is a woman. You got the little banner? I'm gonna give her a little plug. I'll put some of this in my coffee in a second. LiquorExpress.ph, you guys. And the liquor is Liquor, by the way. These, you guys see that we market these guys for how many years? For over 10 years, we've been marketing Distillery El Tuaco, even before they had LiquorExpress.ph. It's a woman. Nanny Kim on the go is a woman. We don't have a promo for them. We're gonna get one of them both, but Rango. You guys remember Rango, the web magazine and the app from the Philippines? The British woman. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. You know what's funny? Even the coffee that we're now promoting, the farmer, the farmer, thank you, is a woman. I'm just saying. You guys, we don't really talk about it a lot, but it's a woman. The cover of our magazine, Longos Lifestyle Magazine, right? We showcase Sandra. It's not about her husband. He's an honorary guest. The boss, the woman that we owe, that gave us the referrals, what you've seen for over 12 years, from the what's the theater? I can't think of the damn theater she had. It was a woman, Sandra. So I don't know any men that wouldn't be like, oh, a woman, yeah, because I'm gonna tell you the truth of it is me. The only reason that I'm really voting for Kamala is because she's a woman. That's the only reason. 80% of the reason is because she's a woman. She's a right woman. She's brownish. All of the things you're arguing about. I'm waiting for a show over here. But then it's women. And if you guys are on YouTube, this is how long the delay is. Jesus Christ. Let me see this. I was born and raised in America, and it's the only place in the world I feel unwelcome. Greg Jones, damn. Born and raised. If I'm all right, if I can tell, but Greg Jones. Greg Jones, first of all, Greg, thank you for buying our coffee. I can recognize who you are, brother. Thank you for buying our fantastic coffee. If you have a plug, by the way, Greg is in America right now. He's from the South. He's from Florida. He had to get a generator. He's a witness. He feels unwelcome in America, but he got a resort in the Philippines. That's in the PhilippinesMagazine.com. Look up El Nido Resort. You'll see it. And they also serve Black Waters coffee. So go there and support them. But you guys, there's a whole lot of reasons. We're going to get into these reasons. And Greg, tell me, what's the reason why you mad? I know you said you feel unwelcome. There's a lot of reasons. Let me see the newscaster, Julius, because you guys, of course, they don't believe a black man. I need to show. I like to show you white people, because now you see that we're all in this together. You see that we're all niggas now. So when I show white folks, it resonates more, Julius. You know what I'm saying? It resonates with them more. I'm going to show you the white folks saying the same thing that we've been saying, but about black folks. You got it? Check this out, you guys.
Now, I never noticed before and make me go, whoa, this is one of them. This is the Democratic margin among black men under the age of 45 in presidential elections. You go back to November of 2012, what do you see? You see Obama by 81. Clinton only won him by 63. Then we're all the way down to Biden last time around by 53. A tremendous drop already. And then you take a look at the average of the most recent polls, and Kamala Harris is up by only 41 points. That is about half the margin that Obama won them by back in November of 2012. And this, I think, is, when Barack Obama goes in last week when he was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, essentially talking to young black men, he made it seem like it was a Kamala Harris specific problem. This is part of a long-standing trend of young black men moving.
So you guys, okay, what I want to show you is that, as he said, this is a long-standing trend, you guys. My father was a Democrat. Always said that our family businesses did better when Republicans were in office. He couldn't explain why, but he voted Democrat anyway. But he knew the difference. Even my dad. I was first generation of black Republicans, mind you, military, business owner, a Republican. I've been a Republican longer than Trump has been a Republican. But I didn't always vote Republican at all. I didn't vote for Trump. I voted for Obama twice. It's not like that. Now I'm looking at the couch and looking at Kamala. But what it is, to answer your question, my generation, I'm 52, we've been slowly leaving. Obama was when I was inspired, all that, you're right. But I was kind of underwhelmed with Obama as well. I look and find value in the fact that he was black or mixed, like my sister is mixed, like my cousins are mixed, like my grandfather was light-skinned black with blue eyes, but black. So I can relate even to the father of Kamala. I'll wait a second for it to show up over here and I'll get to the comment. But what it is, you guys, is that when it comes down to it, we've been wishing that somebody would sit up. I got you, y'all. I got you. I see your comment. I see it here. Better opportunities. Okay, we have this Greg Jones, you guys, why he's upset. Better opportunities. People make you feel welcome. Smiles everywhere you look. No mean mugging. And the food isn't killing me. Yes. There's a whole lot of reasons why black men are mad. There's a whole lot of reasons. Thanks, Greg. And I want to show you, when you see white folks telling you and looking at their numbers, remember, the white folks are telling you the stats. They're telling you the outcome. These are white folks. We're living it every day. It's declining because it's not just about Republicans and Democrats. Most Americans are not either Republican or Democrat, including especially black men and women. Gays, minorities, many are not Republican nor Democrat. Many are in the middle, don't care. You got to inspire me or something. And they're not inspired, and they know their lives aren't changing, or they're too busy, because you know it costs money to vote. Voting in America is not free. Julius, vote day is not a holiday in America. You got to take off your job to go vote, travel to go vote. It ain't for poor people. They can't even give you food. They can't even give you water now. But what it is that, do you have the graphic of the voting and the pie chart thing? Let me give you a visual, you guys, if you don't mind, really quick. This is how many Americans, and this is how many Republicans and Democrats. This is from K&Co, our mother company, you guys. Thanks for their research and getting this for us. The big pie, the big piece, people are, that's everybody else. Everybody else. So you got these little bitty pies arguing amongst each other when all the rest of us are on the other side looking at y'all crazy like, will y'all just get over yourselves and just take care of Americans, please? Will you just get over yourself? Well, you guys are so busy fighting. Kamala has raised over $1 billion in 2-3 months. Most people are homeless. Most people are making $45,000 or less a year. Most people are working every day. Most people are older. Nothing they can do. They can't march anymore. So understand something. We're fed up with it. We're really, 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 really tired of it. But go ahead and play the white boy again. You ready? I just wanted to cut them off, but because I want you to listen to these charts. What these white folks are showing is the chart of how it's declined from all of these people. We, black men, are living it every day. Go ahead, Julius.
To certainly considerably lower what we had during the Obama years. The bottom line is Kamala Harris with younger black men and then black men overall putting in historically weak performance for a Democratic
candidate. Is she getting any relief with black women?
All right. So, we're talking about the trend line, right? And black women, look, she's doing better with black women than she is doing among black men. But here, there isn't a trend line almost until we get to Kamala Harris. So again, this is a black margin among black women. Look, Obama won him by 93, very large margin. Clinton won him by 93, a very large margin. Biden did a little bit worse at 85. But then you look here, and you get a 71-point margin. Now, again, these are large margins. But the bottom line is, when you're talking about the base of the Democratic Party, you would think that Kamala Harris would do very well among black women based upon history. And of course, she would be the first black woman president, but she's actually doing the worst for a Democratic candidate among black women since 1960, if this.
What's up, y'all? Gerald here, creator of.
So shout out to Brother Gerald, you guys, for giving us that content. Brother, thank you very much for that, Gerald. You guys can put his link in the comments somewhere in the contents or somewhere like that. We'll put him in there. Gerald went through this. But you guys, they raised $1 billion. They have every celebrity on board. Freedom is from Beyonce and Jay-Z. Let's not forget. But they've been actually declining. Trump, whether you like him or do not like him, oh my goodness, you guys, I'm going to say this very slow. I know you guys are going to get mad at me. Oh man. I don't know how to word this exactly, but I understand white folks. I do. My family's mixed. I grew up with white folks. My first business partner in America, Chris Oland, O-E-L-A-N-D, in grade 6, my first business partner cutting grass. My first business partner was a white dude across the street. He was in the 6th grade. He went to the white school, I went to the mixed school in San Diego, California. You guys, the only real American on the ballot is Trump. Yeah, his family goes back way back, but when it comes to how long, maybe he doesn't know the black experience, but he got the white racist experience, you know that. And I think that when it comes down to the relating, when it comes to knowing, and when it comes to all the, if you're arguing about that, that's why a lot of blacks are relating to him, because we're used to those white folks. Now, Kamala and even Barack, it's not that they're mixed. It's that their parents are migrants, and this is the one thing that white folks are scared of right now. You see that black folks are even having issues with some migrants, and we're going to get into that a little bit later too when we get into hot topics. But now everybody's worried about the robots. But now black folks and white folks are having an issue with migrants because they're losing their jobs, opportunities, and they're giving these migrants, help. Same as, Tesla, he gets tax break to make robots and replace your jobs. But we're used to hearing the Dukes of Hazzards. I love the Dukes of Hazzards. I did not care that they were damn racist. I didn't even care about the flag on top of the car. I thought it was cool. And if you don't want to admit it, I don't know if black folks invented it or not, but Daisy Dukes, we were used to that. No different than we were used to Good Times and the Jeffersons. And the day that white folks and black folks, which may be now, because things are happening and we're realizing that white folks are realizing, damn, where's our stuff? Remember, white folks is broke too. White folks is homeless too. White folks wish they had some more help too. Most homeless people, do not believe the lies, are white around the world. You see white folks coming in from all these different countries, and you don't see them getting all the help that these other migrants are getting. So they have their issues too. But they understand, because they understand that most were migrants. We came all from somewhere else, so they relate. But black folks are now seeing it too, because now black folks, we've been asked for reparations. Y'all said we didn't have nothing. You guys, I got these from Cebu, Philippines. These are the phenomenal, real mangoes. We had our whole issues about the food quality and eating real food. You guys, one thing about the islands that I love is that stuff be real. Stuff be real. Coffee's real. Mangoes is real. But anyway, this goes well with coffee. But you guys, what's happening is that you're seeing them, they're angry because a lot of situations now they can relate to each other. That's what you're seeing. You guys, we're going to start putting these in our gift boxes for the coffee for the holidays. So that it goes really good with coffee in the morning. We have like maybe 50 or 100 gift boxes available nationwide. Make sure you guys order when that's available. Not available yet, but get on the waiting list or whatever because it's really, really good. And the food here, this is real. Folks forget that there's real mangoes. You don't need to take vitamin C tablets from the damn generic store. Just eat you some mangoes. There's more vitamin C in this than 8 tablets. And it won't hurt your liver. Sorry. But I kind of want you to hear me chomping. That's a real mango, it sounds like. Oh my God. It's so good, Julius. You guys. But understand something is that black men are really mad about a few things. I want to show you the Kamala Harris comments that black men didn't like to be talked down to. And what the whole thing is, that the truth of it is that we probably want to vote for her because she's a woman, the same as anything else. Remember, you saw the graphic of the white guy. And then We voted more, or we were leaning more towards Hillary Clinton than Kamala so far. So it's not that we don't believe. What it is that the only chance you have is because she's a woman. You played your cards wrong, Obama. We don't really think that she's all that black either. We cool and everything, but we know she ain't no sister. Nah, she's with the black folks, and it's true. Her father, I'm not disagreeing that she's not a black woman. But there's black Filipinos, there's black Japanese, there's black Australians, there's black Brits. But is she a Negro girl? No. She can't relate to that part. Besides, of course, what we've told her over the years, and whatever it was, BS aside, I date all over the spectrum myself. But she obviously identifies more with the white dude that she has at home than she does with a black man. And I could see that as because she's obviously a sister, a black woman, no matter where she's from. And she run that house. Which is kind of like why I'm like, if we're going to try somebody, the truth of it is where Obama got it wrong, black men are going to vote for her because she's a woman. More than anything else. Because we believe in women. We forget that she's black. Latina women, Filipino women. We need a woman right now. And the Democrats messed up when they didn't realize, no. Black men are one of the only men on earth besides Asian and Filipino men who have a serious matriarch syndrome. A black woman is the only one that can roll up to some gangsters in the street and calm it down. The only one. And don't let it be big mama. Don't let it be big sister. Don't let it be auntie somebody. She can quell a damn blood and crip fight, a woman. So you played your cards wrong. That's why black folks are mad. That's what the issue is. I see you got quite a few comments here. What are those comments here? What are they saying up here? I can't see what that is. What is that, Judith? But I wanted to just have this quick conversation to show you guys some of this. I got some more videos I want to show to you. And the reason why, you guys, because I want to talk about why black men are mad. I think a lot of folks are not telling you, they're not showing you. And I think the reason why you're not seeing it, why you're not being shown, why you're not understanding what's going on, is because a lot of the black dudes and people that you're talking to are not like us out here, these expat streets, where we're actually living the life for real. We've been this decline. We've been discouraged. And yet, talking to the guys out here, I'm taking some of the reasons that they've had, of course, being not seen and not unsafe. But you guys, Obama versus Kamala, a lot of black men are just simply saying that neither of them, it's okay. I'd rather vote for Kamala because we need a strong black woman, whether she's a Negro woman, black American woman from the hood or whatever. We need a strong black woman right now. We need that. And we need it visually. We need it for energy. We need the opportunity. We need to be able to say it. I'm tired of the Philippines and everybody else, Africa, everybody else, even the UK, having women in power, and we can't. We can't figure it out. And it's not black men, you guys, because as they showed before, we gave more support for Hillary Clinton than we do for Kamala. But we want to be able to understand, and people understand that it's not either or. We must know we need to change. So of course, don't talk down to us as if that's the reason why, as opposed to thinking that's the only reason. So of course, versing them both. One reason is they're both kind of mixed. That's one reason. Questionable backgrounds, which is why Trump and all these folks attack their backgrounds. Because to a white dude like Trump, especially a white Trumper, neither of them are barely American. Let me rephrase it. Neither of them are barely American. So of course that's the white guy's argument. The same as if Arnold Schwarzenegger went to go run for the Republican Party for president, all the black folks would be like, what? Ain't he from like Germany or Russia somewhere? Is he from like Berlin? Where's he from? We would ask. Other reason that black men are not wanting to vote because it's not about so much Trump, it's also the couch. You guys are forgetting it's the couch. Obama mentioned it, but it's the couch. Misinformation is an issue. Misinformation is an issue. And you know what, Julius, you have that graphic that we paid with a quote. Let me point something out to you, because you guys, I see the comments here you guys are making, and the hell with you guys. You don't understand. Okay, let me read. I've been a writer, an award-winning writer for 25 years. And let me, you got the quote, Julius? Okay, the quote, you guys. Read the quote on your screen. I'm going to read it to you because some of y'all might not be able to see it. You might not be able to read. Maybe you're listening to this on audio. So let me read it to you when it comes on my screen. I'll read this quote to you because I want to show something to you. This is, I think, what triggered, and it's not just this quote, but it says, Obama said, he's talking to black men, right? You're thinking about sitting it out or supporting someone who has a history of denigrating you? That's what Obama said. The trigger for Americans, especially, but not limited to black Americans, was why didn't Obama say us? I've been a writer for 25 years. I started my career writing political speeches for mayors in the United States as a young guy, specifically writing speeches where the mayors, the politicians in the United States were trying to win over black folks. Why was it you and not us? If he would have just said, denigrating us, and then his whole lecture, which mind you, it wasn't a speech. If it was a speech, I would have thought it was written by AI or had a writer who wasn't black. But he was saying this verbatim. You can bring it back, Julius. Thank you. At the end of the day, that's the trigger that everyone's missing. Black men, we're very simple. If I'm talking to young black men, coaching them for their business or for working with, or women for that matter, us, we're going through this. It's you and me against the world. It's us. When you say denigrating you, okay, so then why was it? And remember how you hear black men, thank you, how you hear black men talk about it is black men say, go back to your mansion. Black men, as you know, we got mental issues, we got wellness, we got mental health, we got communication issues, you know all this stuff. So the fact means the black man is not going to identify to you what really triggered him. They're going to react in go to your mansion, we got some of those black, I'm going to play some of those, and we're going to go to a break. I got some of those little clips from the black folks giving yeah. We got some clips from black folks reacting to Obama, but we're going to go to break. We're going to pay some bills, you guys, all that stuff like that. Got you. Yeah, we're going to pay some bills, you guys, but when we get back, I'm going to break this down to you again of why I want to break down why that quote triggered black people, especially black men. Because if you're supposed to be for us, by us, FUBU is for us, by us. We love us is a big word to black men. And he said you. It was triggering. Let's take a break. Grab some commercial, you guys. Grab a snack, you guys. Grab some Black Wellness coffee. Fill it up. Top your coffee, y'all. I'm gonna top mine off, y'all. And you guys come right on back. Come back.
Good time, people. people, you're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Go grab a snack and come on back. Good time, people. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Go grab a snack and come on back.
Hey, you guys, good morning. You guys, we're in the Philippines right now. I'm going to tell you this right now. We're in the Philippines drinking this coffee and waking up to my Black Wellness Freedom Blend. This right here, you guys, is how you start your day. It's not just coffee, you guys. It's smooth, hazelnut goodness, hand-picked in the Philippines, all natural. It's healthy. It's hand-picked in the Philippines, you guys. And you know it's smooth. It's so fucking smooth that you don't need sugar to actually drink it. It flows in every single slip. So you guys ready to join me in my coffee wellness revolution? Join me, you guys. Support local farmers at Black Wellness Coffee. You guys, the PhilippinesMagazine.com/Black Wellness Coffee. You guys, get you some of this goodness right now. Hey, you guys, good morning. You guys, we're in the Philippines right now. I'm going to tell you this right now. We're in the Philippines drinking this coffee and waking up to my Black Wellness Freedom Blend. This right here, you guys, is how you start your day. It's not just coffee, you guys. It's smooth, hazelnut goodness, hand-picked in the Philippines, all natural. It's healthy. It's hand-picked in the Philippines, you guys. And you know it's smooth. It's so fucking smooth that you don't need sugar to actually drink it. It flows in every single slip. So you guys ready to join me in my coffee wellness revolution? Join me, you guys. Support local farmers at Black Wellness Coffee. You guys, the PhilippinesMagazine.com/Black Wellness Coffee. You guys, get you some of this goodness right now.
Three, two, one. We are live. Hello, world. Success is for everyone, baby. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Yes, let's go.
Coffee, y'all. You want to promote the hell out of this coffee. Okay, we gonna push farmers this whole entire season. So if you're not liking coffee, not into coffee, we named the show Coffee and Kareem. Because maybe you like your coffee with some Kareem and some sugar in it, some raw sugar in your coffee. So we promoted it all season, you guys. We promote these farmers, Filipino farmers. I love them, you guys. We're going to the farm this weekend to get some clips and B-roll for you guys, our coffee stuff like that. We're just happy to promote wellness. We're promoting wellness. We're trying to really get into it. Again, you guys know the 50, 60 plus ladies were here few weeks ago, and my mom went back, you guys, to the States. The ladies went back. We had our wellness retreat. They were 70 plus years old, you guys, single ladies that came to the Philippines, business women. I told you, women. And my mom returned. They called me this morning, and this is another reason why we're mad. I'm tired of listening to why black men are mad. We're getting to the whole misinformation thing. My mom did not take her medication when she was here for high blood pressure in the Philippines. She took it when she first arrived. She didn't take it afterwards. She was here for 2 months, by the way. The retreat, they were here for a month, okay? 30 days away from the Philippines, the whole retreat. We do the catering, you have a personal chef, you have drivers. Usually they have a business interest. They're usually single, so they're doing all these things, okay? She came to the US, it's not here yet, it's coming up here. She came back to the US, you guys, her blood pressure was down. It was lower without medication. We thought that was amazing. That's a wonderful thing. Wow, this Wall Street is amazing. And then they called today. She had her checkup with her doctor. She's back on her high blood pressure medication, and her high blood pressure is back up again. So we know it's the U.S. And the whole thing about the U.S., another reason black men are mad, we're talking in my list, you guys talking about here, the black men are saying misinformation. It's the food, it's the environment, it's the stress. That's what it is. And let me go here and read this comment here, you guys. Brother Greg, hello. How can it be misinformation? When the country was built on a lie, the very name is a lie. United States, actually more divided than most places. Their slogan is a lie. Land of the free, but nothing there is free. Yeah, you guys, we're gonna have a whole lot on the show. We have a whole episode about that coming up later on this month, you guys. You guys realize you're not free. Yeah, we don't have that clip, do we, about in America it's free? We don't have that clip yet, do we? We have a clip of a white girl or a guy talking about how abroad, or before, we have an episode we're doing about how abroad it is, but the clip is about how 50 years ago in America, you could fish for free, you could farm for free, you could sell lemonade in front of your house for free, you could have a gun for free, things like that, and now you can't, and how America's not free. And I'll tell you something, the reason that I left America and the reason why a lot of guys are not voting, they're traveling. If you've got 500,000 Americans waiting for their passports right now in America, and it's a consistent number, you guys, they're not thinking about voting. They might register to vote because they want to be able to vote while they're out of the country, but voting is not on their ballot. They've already made their decision to go look elsewhere for opportunities because they're not here. That's the situation we're getting with. And misinformation, I think it's not the misinformation about Trump or whatever, because we kind of know Trump. People forget that we've known Trump since before he went for president. You look at Snoop, you look at P. Diddy, right? The whole situation with P. Diddy. Even P. Diddy and together. Now forget all the scandal, because I think Kamala Harris is kind of in that mix somehow too. That's why you're not hearing a whole lot about that, because they were both kind of in the mix, because that was the mix to be in. But the whole point is it's not misinformation, because even back then, he was in the room. Whether you like the room or not, he was in the room. Now all of a sudden, we don't know who he is. He was a racist dude then. And most white dudes with power in America are kind of racist, y'all. They may not be bigots. And if you're a real black American, you know what I'm talking about. Most black men who work and are making $50,000 a year or more work for someone white. And you know what? They're the best brother on the team. They're the best Negro on the team. They working good. You know those brothers that have those good union construction jobs, working for the hazmat company, working for the HVAC company, working for the cable company, working for the Folgers, the Fords, the factories. Those guys is making $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a year, and they work for, I guarantee you, their immediate boss is someone white. So us dealing with these white folks, you think, we've been in DEI a long time. I began my career in DEI, writing scripts for white folks and wanted to talk to Negroes and gays and Latinos and Asians. That's where we got our start. We were the first black magazine in my hometown, Kansas City, Missouri. Look it up, Minority Success. We still got it, blackkansascitymag.com. That's where I started. First ads for GlaxoSmithKline, which is now Bayer, for black folks in Kansas City. First ads for Cadillac, AT&T, McDonald's, even the Speedway. First black ads, first Latino ads, first minority ads were our company. Before you had corporate jobs, they didn't let us on the inside before. We could only come from the outside and subcontract. And they had a whole lot of minority ad agencies that they had to break up the Kansas City ad agency, the Hannah McDonald's, for example, Burst and Rain, I think that's what they call it. because they had all the monopoly on the whole thing. But they kind of did invent the Happy Meal. So like they invented the Happy Meal. So you kind of have to beg them to get you minority money, black money, gay money. But the truth of it is, it's only because in America somehow, and you notice it when you leave America for a while, everyone doesn't matter about the color. And what we are noticing, blacks and whites are noticing that one, we all niggas now. And we're noticing that other people, others, where I showed you the graphic of the others, there's more of them than there are of us. Others, meaning mixed, first generation migrants, immigrants, black but not American black, white but not Kentucky Fried Chicken white, not even Karen white. We're noticing that the others, there's more. And we're lucky that they identify with one or the other of us. And we're noticing that others are usually more interested in doing for others. So it feels like us, blacks and whites, real Negroes and real white folks, are in the back of the line. So we can relate to white folks, actually. Even when we're working for you, we relate to you. We understand. We get it, and we know where you're racist. We know that we don't go to your house for the Christmas party, and you don't come to our house for the barbecue. We come together to do something, which is kind of how America was built, which is why black folks want reparations now. A lot of folks that are not really black don't understand when we say social contract was broken, what it meant. We knew we were slaves, y'all. Because people did kill themselves. People did get away. People did live, and there's blacks that were all over the world, not in America, including Europe. Which one we got? Yes. Okay. You guys, of course, I got visuals for you because visuals are, speak louder than words. Watch this video. If you don't believe me, watch this video and we'll be right back.
Terry Moran in Washington. We begin on ABC News Live with some breaking news, and it's sad. Liam Payne, the former member of the boy band One Direction, has died. Police have confirmed this to ABC News. The 31-year-old pop singer was found dead by paramedics in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Police say he fell from the third floor of his hotel in the neighborhood of Palermo there. ABC News contributor and Sirius XM host Mike Muse joins me now. Mike, what's your reaction to hearing the news, the sad news that Liam Payne has died?
It's a very sad day for pop culture, for the music industry, and fans of One Direction, better known as 1D. One Direction, when they came out, became one of the biggest boy bands of all time, and as a result has birthed so many incredible solo careers, such as Liam's, Harry Styles, and Zayn Malik, very dominant on the chart. Liam was one of the heartbeats, if you will, in the soul of One Direction, as he was one of their main songwriters, and the power of his pen. And
you guys are gonna love these mangoes. They're gonna put them in the packaging for the Black Waters coffee. What white folks? I'm sorry, y'all. You never really think about how good real food can taste. Real from Cebu. Turn this around. The very first ingredient is mangoes. You get our coffee. It's coffee. This stuff, the last ingredient is instant coffee, which means processed coffee. But the point about playing that, and God, bless the family, you guys, that I'm so sorry that he passed away. Goodness, you guys, of course they're wondering if it's suicide or not. But what I'm saying is that black folks and white folks, we're now realizing this is affecting us. All these mass shootings, white kids. And it's a couple of old white guys too. The assassinations on Trump's life, white kids and a white dude, older dude. We're realizing that these issues are really affecting us. Yeah, low comment here. Mrs. Harris spent most of her adult life putting black men in prison. At least Trump had hip hop concert at his casinos. Yeah, yeah. You guys, it's a lot of reasons why black men are angry right now. P. Diddy, for example, is one of them. Of course, what he's accused of is horrible. I can't imagine. Like, how do you have even time to do any of that stuff? But I tell you one thing I do realize, again, just like Trump, we know P. Diddy's history. We know his father came from the same side. Mother was questionable. We don't know if she's dead or alive, who she really is, but he came from one of those black, broken families. We relate that a lot of folks, when we hear about Epstein Island and all these things, that brother had a house, a couple houses. Epstein had a whole island. You guys blame the brothers, which is why brothers relate to brothers. And you wonder why Trump and all of the black folks are kind of relating now. You don't blame the fact that why is a brother doing it? And I don't see any of you guys, I've not seen a linked Epstein Island list yet. But our media office, we had that 2 weeks ago. It's on the website. I think either one, blackkansascitymag.com or philippinesmagazine.com, it was news all over the world. So we look at that stuff and we see the double standard. Not saying that he was right or wrong. And we also see that who are the customers? This is a billionaire black man here, pretty much. In all these rooms. And we realize whether you like what he was doing or not, we've already, remember, we're the trend. We're the trend that the data that the white folks are showing you, and when they show it to you, you believe them. We were the ones back here feeling the effects. We know that we didn't get certain contracts, especially from white folks or big companies, because we didn't want to jump through the hoops. It ain't got to be sex. It ain't got to be drugging. It ain't got to be pimps and hoes and things like that. It could just be, I don't want to have to go through the hoops of trying to be a minority supplier. I don't want to give you 3 years bank statements. So we can empathize with the hoops to get through to get to billionaire status. Not to mention all of them that were in there, and not to mention how many on the list really did get to superstar status. Apparently it delivers. You'll be rich. They relate. And they relate because they see the white folks do worse forever, since slavery. Dolly Parton, Little Hoe House in Texas. Where do you think these Negroes learned it from? Look it up. Dolly Parton, Little Hoe House in Texas. You think there was some black hoes? I think maybe she had like one or two. But it was, watch the movie. It's a whole movie. Maybe she inspired P. Diddy. I don't know. She had and it's a musical, of course. It's Dolly Parton. It's a badass movie. Love that movie. That's one of the Negroes' favorite movies back in the day. Come on now, Dolly Parton was crossover. But all of a sudden, you're surprised. Black folks are watching, and they're angry. They're worried about it. They see the double standard. We know the hoops you have to get into the room. And P. Diddy's only a doorman. He's not the club. He's at the door. He's the brother with the red robe and has his own little side parties. But you got to get through him. He's not the bouncer. He's not the driver. He's not the concierge, the maitre d', but he's the party planner. He's the organizer. He's got the red rope thing. He's the one with the VIP list. That's him in the headset. That's him. The whole situation with the black jobs thing. Remember we joked around, we played the video of the mix of the moon. Remember that? We played the song, Julius, of the black jobs and all that. We joked about it. Black folks made memes about it. But at the end of the day, we do know that there is black jobs. And while we're all worried about P. Diddy and black jobs and everything, we look up and we're like, okay, now there's robots. So while black folks and white folks, Americans, were worried about migrants and the money the migrants are getting, and mind you, the migrants done traveled all the way to America, got this free money, come to America, start over again. How do you think the migrants feel that now they got to work and train robots? So all of us are now sitting here like, damn, you know dang well the safest place to try out a robot is in them damn fields. You can't kill the corn. Where do you think, and mind you, the sunshine and all this stuff, the heat, the dirt, the monotony, who do you think is the first person you see it? We have to test a new commercial. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna play this new commercial. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk about some black candidates. We're talking about these robots while y'all distracted with P. Diddy and the migrants. This is, and mind you, let me check before you play. Can you got play the commercial? I'll explain afterwards. Play the commercial, please. It's y'all distracted.
Welcome. Welcome to the We Robot Party. So we have quite a show for you tonight. I think you're gonna like it. As you can see, I just arrived in the robotaxi, the cybercab, and there's 20 more where that came from. So they've been traveling. They're all, there's no people in them, as you can see. The car's just going by with no people. And we have 50 fully autonomous cars here tonight. So you'll see Model Ys and the cybercab, all driverless. You'll be able to take a ride in the cybercab. There's no
reason why they're mad. You got black folks worried about women not getting dates, high value, racism, white folks, Biden, Trump, migrants, Harris. And here come the robots to replace everybody. Everybody. And he's African. You forget Elon Musk, but he ain't black. Oh, is he? Is he? He's African, but is he black? He's from South Africa. But he's not black. And he's, again, not an American. making sure to replace all the Americans. We got the whole commercial. We'll play it some other day. We haven't edited it yet, but the commercial is ready or whatever. But Tesla, let me tell you this too. BS aside, Tesla is one of our sponsors. It's inside the magazine, y'all. We have a whole electric bike section in our websites in our magazine. We had a whole display. We had e-bikes here for a couple of months before the holidays. Tesla Malolos. I'm not a fool now. I'm taking the money. Tesla Malolos. If you want to sit up here, y'all, where's it over here? If y'all want to sit up here, Tesla Malolos. You guys want an electric vehicle to save some time and electric cars and vehicles, y'all. This is a situation. This is real. I love the electric scooter. I love the three-wheeler. My mom, when she came to town, the ladies went around on the three-wheelers. They wanted to buy one. If I could have sent them to America, they would have. And they all from China. And Tesla, mind you, his Tesla, besides the marketing and the robust American kind of Western feel, Asia got the electric vehicles in Japan, China, whatever. Y'all better watch out. But my point is, black men, another reason why we're mad is because you're distracting us with this racism and it's all this BS. While at the end of the day, you guys, South Africans are rolling in and replacing white folks and black folks. There's going to be robots picking cotton, picking corn in the fields, doing all this stuff. Taking care of the chickens and the eggs. It ain't gonna be y'all. Right now, the #1 job in Asia, India, and you guys, we have an episode next week where we're showing how I told you that the robot was Filipino, y'all. We posted last week that when the Tesla came out, the robot, which is phenomenal, great thing. We said, you know what? I believe that is being remotely ran from somewhere in India or the Philippines because the accent of the robot, which is too good, it sounds like a Filipino. We aired that. Then after that, they sent us a link showing where someone showed the Filipino that was running the robot. Is it there? You got it? Let me show y'all. Let me make it, while y'all are distracted, this is what's going on. Please, yes, listen, I'm gonna wear y'all out. Because you wonder why black men are mad? Let me count the ways.
Elon misled everybody online with his robots. So if you were at the event where he was showcasing his Optimus and robo-taxis, you probably were not misled. But for everybody that was just online, we thought that the robots were acting on their own, as the robots would in your own home. Though it was a showcase, it seems as though they were being piloted by humans. And here's a guy at the event who was asking the robot how he was doing and if he was being piloted by a human, and though he did not respond right away, after being asked a second time, he let him know that on this day, they are all being piloted by humans.
I said, are you being remote controlled?
Today, I'm assisted by a human.
And some of you might have already figured this out because Elon wouldn't risk having all these robots malfunctioning on his big day. And we all know that the robots probably work and operate fine. That's not what I'm trying to say. But for us watching on the internet, it was not disclosed. It's part of why I went so viral and why we were all so impressed. But what do you guys think?
Okay. Why are black men mad? Because you guys okey-doked us. And the white folks is mad too. So let me tell you how it is here. And I'm out here in these expat streets in Asia, right? And in India. There's a job. I can't think of the title of the job now. It's for a show we're doing next week. Forgot the title. There's something like data collection analyst or whatever. They're collecting data. They're running these robots from their homes. You've seen the guy sitting there with his face mask on and he's doing stuff. And then you show the robot somewhere stocking shelves in a grocery store. In the Philippines, you guys, right now, there is a job where you either run a robot and they get the data, but that's the okie doke, and black men are seeing it, white folks are seeing it. That's not the way that they're launching these. Let me show you this. Instead of him having to have humans working the event, wait, y'all. Instead of him having humans work the event, to have humans drive him from a limousine to the event. Security, waiters at the event, catering, bartenders, host, even entertainment for the event. Can you play it? You got it? Wait. Why are we mad? Watch this.
From home has got a new meaning. Soon, America could hire grocery, construction, and factory workers from India using robots and teleoperation. Let me explain why an Uber-like business model is possible here. Firstly, imagine this. Companies create fleets of robots, just like Uber has fleets of cars. These robots are expensive. So instead of selling them, companies rent them out. However, the drivers operating these robots will be in lower income countries, taking advantage of global wage differences. And we are already seeing this happen right now. In Australia, workers sit at computer screens in office buildings, controlling massive digging machines located 200 kilometers away. Over in China, people move shipping containers around in a port like in a video game. This creates a kind of virtual immigration without actual physical movement. For people in lower income countries, it means more jobs, higher pay, and the ultimate work from home experience.
Why are black men mad? Can you play that one more time for a second? This little clip, Julius. This little clip.
Work from home has got a new meaning. Soon, America could hire grocery.
Did you not hear I told you that in India, in the Philippines, they're advertising for you to work as a remote robot? A remote robot, y'all. Did they understand? Play it again, please. Because y'all, why are black men mad? Listen to the accent, you guys.
And we are already seeing this happen right now. In Australia, workers sit at computer screens in office buildings, controlling massive digging machines located 200 kilometers away. Over in China, people move shipping containers around in a port like in a video game. This creates a kind of virtual immigration without actual physical movement. For people in lower income countries, it means more jobs, higher pay, and the ultimate work from home experience.
This is what we see out here, the 10 million Americans living abroad who vote, is that we're seeing the next outsourcing is going to be people sitting in green rooms and virtual reality rooms, working in every factory, every store in America. You're right. Elon is not going to be able to launch a bunch of independent robots all over the place. So instead of them just answering your phones, instead of them just helping you with issues with your computers and doing AI type work and doing billing work and outsourcing your executive assistants and virtual assistants, now they're going to be doing like this at these businesses in India. That is not an American, that's an Indian talking to Indians. And y'all apologize, y'all, Kamala and everybody, if he's not Indian. Brother Muhammad, I know you correct me if you're from Pakistan, but you know what I mean. That's not an ad that they're showing in Kentucky, in New York City. They're showing that in the Philippines and India, which reminds you the outsourcing capitals of the world. They have whole cities the size of Manhattan, just with you and America outsourcing things to abroad already. Office staff has been gone. Now they're going to get rid of the minutia, and they're going to start by having people in these virtual reality farms running the robots. But there's no human there. And how they're covering it up is they're saying that it's a data saving something. So they're working, doing the work, and the computer is recording their brain waves, the way they work, their movements, and the computer is then learning. It's like OJT for a computer. So these Indians and Filipinos and Americans abroad too, because you know they ain't running it. Remember, Tesla got a bad factory in Germany. Trains and everything in Germany. That's why we're mad. Why do you have us worrying about what white folks is doing? Then you throw and you do a Hurricane Helena right through and wipe out a bunch of white folks, and you think that the white folks ain't gonna get close to the black folks? The white folks now see what black folks been talking about. We've been telling white folks, yep, there is black towns underwater all over America. We've told you that Black Wall Street, they burned it down. Now, white folks in the Carolinas, this woman here is from the Carolinas. Her house, her property, it's okay because she's living here, but her land was messed up. We relate each other now. Ain't no black or white robot. I mean, I guess the robots are actually black and white. You can't even argue. They black and white. They got black parts and white parts. We can't even. But if you had a catering company and you said, I want to make that $1 million contract to cater this party for Elon Musk to launch at Universal Studios or Hollywood or wherever, he launches somewhere amazing. It wasn't Tyler Perry's studio, obviously. But my point is, you didn't have no job because he got them robots. He has some folks working remote, running the robots. So unless you could run the robot, he didn't need no real waiters. And black candidates, we're mad about that because really and truly, we want a real black candidate. You know what I mean. I'm not going to say the word because I'm trying to be nice. My mom was watching, and the ladies and our sponsors with the coffee is a Christian company, and they trying to be wellness, and cussing is not very wellness. It causes stress. That's what they've told me on the data, that I'm causing y'all stress. So I'm talking more professionally these days. But I'll tell you this, they want a real black candidate, like someone that's not questionable, that's black, look like Oprah or something. Like we want one of them. Give us an Angela Bassett president girl. Like Angela Bassett, you ain't never had no problem. Your husband's amazing. Can you just go for president the next time? Just act like it. Just do it. Angela Bassett, could you imagine? Black Panther queen, now the president of the United States. Because the truth of it is, what we really see from Trump and everybody, black men, what we see, why we're angry again, is that black candidate, whatever it is, it don't really matter. If you say Obama was black and he was for black folks, what did he do for black folks? Whether you're arguing or not, we're black men, we're tired of arguing. Doesn't matter who's right or wrong, but what we're saying is it how it feels is nothing happened. Trump came in, you said all these things, nothing really happened. Who stormed the Capitol? It wasn't black people. What cops was killed and beaten? There were one or two black folks, but pretty much y'all shot white people. Y'all beat up white folks. The black dude kind of led you away. Remember the black dude that led him out to the side or whatever? He ran and shoved, over here. Negroes, we ain't falling for that okie doke. Y'all broke into y'all's White House, technically. Okay, y'all, it's y'all's. We built it, but they broke in. They didn't say they put a lynch outside of Obama's house. They put a lynch for vice president at that time. They put a lynch for Trump's vice president. They was gonna hang Pence outside the. So we look at it and we're looking and seeing white folks, you know what? Now you're finally getting it. The other reason we're mad in America right now, this is two things in one. A man, especially a black man, cannot afford to be the man that he really wants to be in his heart. He wants to be a good father. He wants to be a good husband. He wants to take his wife out. He wants to be able to say, baby, you can just stay home and chill, baby. He wants to be able to be like, I'm single, but I'm gonna take out girls. I'm gonna take them to ballet parking. I'm gonna go have a good time. We're gonna have some nice dinners. He might be want to go out on his own by himself and watch a movie or have some dinner. We can't afford it no more. You got them wanting to be or needing to be passport bros, and they're so busy. This is why we're mad. They're so busy distracting black men about the whole situation of why you're not good enough, how you're not a high value man, and they think they're pitting black women against black men. Them women women go home to their daddies, their uncles, their aunties, their brothers. They did that for the clicks. Don't fall for black people. We know how to code switch. And a lot of those women that you see online that are single, they can't find anybody, that's not the reality of women. Again, that pie chart shows you most people in the world are not Republican or Democrat. Most people are other. So what the same thing goes for what you see online. Most people are not online. Most people got good relationships, they trying really hard. Most people is doing that. So the others are recognizing the hype. And they're realizing that at the end of the day, we simply want to be a good guy. Any guy out there, gay, straight, black, white, wants to give their partner nice things, go out to dinner, spend quality time. But in America, you've got people with 2 or 3 jobs that are homeless. You got people that are homeless. We showed the clip before that the woman that's got 2 or 3 jobs, her whole family, her kids, everybody's homeless. So the passport bros is kind of the online marketing clickbait campaign. It was really popular, then but black men, it only got popular because black men woke up. And they distracted us again, which is why they're mad, think that passport bros is about dating and sex, and they made the women think that it was about a wife who wants to be a housewife. Then they find out that the inflation in America, there is no such thing as a single income home in America anymore. No matter how much you're making, they've got you thinking that a woman will get rid of a good man because he doesn't make enough money or she brings in more. And you don't realize that's not very common, especially in other cultures. And the real problem is not the man or the woman. The problem is the inflation. And black men, the passport bro traveling thing, which mind you, 10 million Americans are passport bros, are passport sisters, are passport families, are passport couples right now. 10 million. Not that many are black. You would look at the internet and you would think everybody outside America is black. If you look at any of those pictures, any of those beaches, when you look behind the sisters or the brothers or the sexy African guys on the back of the horse, all white folks on that beach in Ghana, in Boracay, in Cebu, in South Africa, in Mexico. We're late. And the black men are mad because you didn't explain inflation to us. You keep doing it to us. It used to be that a man who did work and make $50,000, there was a professional, there was a mechanic, there was a contractor, there was a skilled labor, that was enough and he could go home feeling great. He was no less than the guy working in the office. Now it's not. And then you guys don't want to admit it. But now we realize, because before when white men were crying out, no one helped white men. The suicide rate for white men has always been high in America. The suicide rate of America at large has always been high. Doesn't exist in most countries. The Philippines, there is not even a suicide rate. You got some Filipinos that commit suicide. Shouldn't say it, I'm sorry. Sorry, YouTube. You got a few people who take care of themselves personally. It's not a rate. It's not a daily occurrence in the Philippines, in Ghana, in Africa. It's not a daily occurrence. In America, it's a daily occurrence. In America, it's a daily occurrence of people in themselves. We're so used to it. But now that you see black men, like you saw A.L. Johnson, he was talking about he had a mental retreat recently. Big shout out to Elevating Men, who you see on our show. You guys, now that black men are doing through it, now that we're pushing mental health, and people that question we're black people, how we lead, now we shedding a light on the whole mental health issues in America right now. That's why we're mad. We're seeing that it's not our fault, that half of this, 80% of this, is because of the environment. The reason we're stressed is not our fault. We're working every single day. You've got more black women and blacks now in college and have degrees than ever, but you don't see more people wealthy. They're seeing now. And then white folks are seeing now. And the last thing, you guys, black men are mad about finding out that the reason why we're stressed, having mental issues and health issues, is because of the dang food. A very serious situation. Now we hear about how they used to supposedly poison Church's fried chicken for black folks. Now we see what they're talking about. We're mad about that. Grandma didn't have to die in COVID. Grandpa didn't have to die in COVID. We see that it's the food, the reason that we die. Why the most people, millions of Americans died in a pandemic that did not actually even affect most countries that much. If you think about it. America has problems like gun violence, mass shootings, and food. Black men are angry that just the food. The only thing good about Kamala is usually Indians are kind of halal. You guys saw halal in our magazine. I've been having halal. I might have me some halal food today. So if she is a little bit Indian, she has a conscience for the food that she feeds people. And she may help the American health pandemic, just like Michelle Obama tried to do with being more active, but she didn't address the food that they're legally feeding Americans. They're legally feeding us. And black men, we're the ones that don't have a lot of money. We're the ones eating fast food. You think there's a reason why black men are the unhealthiest in America and why they're 45 years old with high blood, diabetes, all this stuff like that? We're angry about that. How could you let them feed this to us? You already know you gave us crack. And we thought it was just black folks. But now that the white folks have got these prescription drug, whatever I don't know what you even call it. The one that killed Michael Jackson, the one that killed Whitney Houston, the one that killed Prince. Yeah, that drug. Now that the white folks is getting it, now you got all kind of help. We even saw in the Philippines, President Duterte, he was offering you right now for giving his people drugs. So we see how other people are treated when they have drug addiction. And we're mad about it. So we know that when it comes to the food, you should be able to, we understand there's got to be a choice. This is America. But when are we going to start seeing ads for coffee from the farm? We already know we can see this stuff all over line. Every ad, they got millions. We've turned away money from them. But when are we going to see real beans, real coffee? When are we going to see real ads for cabbage, okra? Real ads for farmers. When are you going to direct this money to teaching black men and black families that we need to also be conscious of the soft drinks and the things that we put in our body that you guys are feeding us. And if any black person has been poor, which of course we all have been, and we got any government cheese, any food, you realize how they trained you for this crap. And you saw the episode the other day about why I was mad about them doing that to Filipinos and told Filipinos, you better wake up. You see black men mad, Filipinos, you getting ready to be mad too. Don't fall for the okay doke. We waking up. Don't let them give you this stuff. Don't let them kill you. Don't let them start making a bunch of money off Filipinos who got cancer and diabetes and gout and depression. Don't let them do it to you because we're finding out and we're mad about it. That it's the food. The food messes with your mind, your body, your spirit, and your money. You need medication. You need to be in an old folks' home younger. So you guys, I want to thank you very much for being here today. I appreciate this. I wanted to just talk to it. You guys, there's a lot of reasons why black men are mad. And we are not sitting up here. We want to vote for a woman. Black men, we love black women. Whether you're straight or gay, we love black women more than anyone on earth. I don't know what the hell okie doke they telling you about. Ain't no white man, ain't nobody love black women more than black men. We know who runs our house. We know who we go to when we in jail, when we ain't got no money. We know who thought to save a little bit. It's Big Mama, Big Sister. It's our boo. We go out, we good at making the money. That's what we good at doing. We love at going out and making the kill. We gonna come home, we Black Panther. We know who manages the house. So we know that a black woman can manage the White House. Could you imagine if Angela Bassett was like first lady? Oh my God, there'd be flowers and it'd be like Bridgerton up in the White House. Events and galas and networking. We know what black women can do. And white people know what black women can do too. Don't believe that lie. Black women been feeding their babies, running their house, running their kitchens, taking care of their kids for generations. Being a woman is her number one asset. And the fact that she got a little swag is her asset. We're angry because we just want you to ask us what we want or what we need and shut up. We don't want you to tell us anything. And now white folks and black folks are relating to each other, which is your problem. We're both waking up, and migrants, that didn't help. But now that you got them there, and now the migrants and the black folks and the white folks, everybody's seeing these robots now that's made by a South African man. They seeing what you're doing to P. Diddy, but you didn't do it to Epstein. They're showing the trends of the black people, and it's going down. We saw you raise $1 billion in a month or 2 months or 3 months, but we're homeless. And we saw Obama. This clip again, the quote, Julius, before I go here, I want to remind you of why we're here. We saw Obama say, you, not us. So you ain't American, you ain't black, you ain't one of us. They're not like us. That was the trigger. And I wanted to come in here, thank you, Julius. I wanted to come in here and I wanted to say today in this show, the reason that we're mad, the reason we were triggered, it wasn't that complicated. Any woman out there who knows black men know that we're very, 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 extremely, immensely simple. If that brother had said us, and he throughout his speech and continued that energy, it would have changed the entire delivery. And if he thought about himself as us in his heart, he would have known we're going to vote for her maybe because she's a woman. You're talking to the choir, brother. We believe in black women. We want to be able to go make our money and know that mama got it under control. Auntie got it covered. We don't want to deal with it. We know if a black woman was in the White House, all that you're saying is crazy. Maybe not. I mean, but this ain't no, anyway, we know that that's not true. But when you said you, like, what did Trump do to us? What did he do? Denigrating us. We're black. Everybody denigrates us to us. I'm in the Philippines. I feel denigrated right now. Ain't no Negro around. Ain't no white person around. I feel denigrated in Asia in general. I feel like if I was white, it'd be a lot easier for me to do what I do. I know white folks that feel like if they're white, but if they were black, they would stand out more. That's not enough to move a black man. We're not emotional like that. It's very simple. We have a lot of reasons to be angry and not vote for the Democrats or not vote at all. And here they are. I listed them all to you today. You guys can back read, you can back watch this and see all the reasons I listed. These are all reasons that they sent into me. So you guys, let's take a little break real quick, and I'm gonna come right back and give you a closing clip real quick, so they got it. But you guys, I'm gonna remind you now, this is a Trump commercial. Let's play a little Trump. What should we play? Let's play Harris. Let's play Kamala. I'm gonna give y'all Kamala because the truth of it is, I support women. That's what I do. I like her because she's a woman. I don't care if she was green. I want some women vibe now. Go ahead, please, Julius. Let's give a little women vibe. Girl power. Girl power.
In this election, we each face a question. What kind of country do we want to live in? There are some people who think we should be a country of chaos, of fear, of hate. But us, we choose something different. We choose freedom. The freedom not just to get by, but get ahead. The freedom to be safe from gun violence. The freedom to make decisions about your own body. We choose a future where no child lives in poverty, where we can all afford health care, where no one is above the law. We believe in the promise of America, and we're ready to fight for it. Because when we fight, we win. So join us. Go to KamalaHarris.com and let's get to work.
I'ma keep on running cause the winner don't quit on themselves.
Left the building. We can now project the winner of the presidential race. Donald Trump wins the presidency. What started off as unlikely, impossible, is now reality.
I will fight for you with every breath in my body, and I will never, ever let you down.
We have a president who actually fulfilled the promises he made during the campaign, securing the border to foreign policy.
He now has a record as president that's pretty damn impressive.
Breaking news out of Palm Beach,
The FBI has executed an unprecedented search warrant at President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. The former president has both sides of the political aisle up
He is
in
a
arms.
dangerous and unstable moment in American history.
The Justice Department has just indicted former President Donald Trump.
For 7 years, they hated him, they targeted him, they hunted him.
This is the epitome of the abuse of the prosecutorial power to preempt political decisions.
I never thought anything like this could happen in America. The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. They want to take away my freedom because I will never let them take away your freedom. They want to silence me because I will never let them silence you. They're not coming after me, they're coming after you, and I just happen to be standing in their way, and I will never be moving. On November 5th, 2024, justice will be done. We will take back our country, and we will make America great again. America will always rise to every challenge and overcome every danger.
Donald Trump seems to always get stronger when challenged. These types of things, I think, give him strength.
When I'm reelected, I will totally obliterate the deep state. As long as we have pride in our beliefs, courage in our convictions, and faith in our God, then we will not fail.
Three, 2, 1, we are live. Hello, world. Success is for everyone, baby. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Yes, let's go.
If you guys like that show, you know it was off the chain. We got some good hot topics in here. You guys share the live, please. I love you for it. Follow me, subscribe to me, follow us at creamentarian.com, thephilippinesmagazine.com. And you guys, more hot topics like this, more controversy, more things that affect our freedom. Black votes, of course, do matter. But at the end of the day, we're learning more and more and more that we're all Americans. If you like this content and things like this, go ahead and save this channel. Go ahead and follow me, you guys. Kareem Jackson live on the set. And of course, if you got coffee, if they got coffee, you guys, ask for Black Wellness, you guys. Get some Black Wellness blend, you guys. You can go to thephilippinesmagazine.com/Black Wellness Coffee, and you guys can grab some of that, available nationwide in the Philippines right now. Again, Kareem Jackson live on the set. Success is for everyone, and that means you. Love you guys. Cheers.
Hey, you guys, good morning. You guys, we're in the Philippines right now. I'm going to tell you this right now. We're in the Philippines drinking this coffee and waking up to my Black Wellness Freedom Blend. This right here, you guys, is how you start your day. It's not just coffee, you guys. It's smooth, hazelnut goodness, hand-picked in the Philippines, all natural. It's healthy. It's hand-picked in the Philippines, you guys. And you know it's smooth. It's so fucking smooth that you don't need sugar to actually drink it. It flows in every single slip. So you guys ready to join me in my coffee wellness revolution? Join me, you guys. Support local farmers at Black Wellness Coffee. You guys, the PhilippinesMagazine.com /Black Wellness Coffee. You guys, get you some of this goodness right now.